This day, 31st January, in Catholic institutions is celebrated as Youth Day on account of a saint called John Bosco. He was an Italian priest, founded a congregation for the youth, for the formation of youth, and in India we have nearly 100 institutions, at least 10 or 12 colleges, more than 80 top class schools, ICSE, CBSE, state board schools are there, run by the Salesian fathers. So the founder is Saint John Bosco, and he is remembered today because of his great contribution to the formation of youth, and in particular the formation of school-going children. So in this regard, I would like to say two of his famous sayings or quotes. Number one, we have often heard, but he says it in another way. It is often said, look before you leap. Look before you leap. He says, think before you speak or act. Think before you ink, it is said. So often, after doing something, we regret, but it is better to prevent. Prevention is better than cure, it is said, again another proverb. So there are certain things which before it happens you should be able to prevent. Think before you ink, think before you speak, think before you act, look before you leap. This is what St. John Bosco has said to his students. And number two, again a famous saying, very relevant and meaningful. Fly from bad company. Fly from bad company as from the bite of poisonous snake. ஒரு விஷப்பாப்பை கண்டு எப்படி ஓடுவீங்களோ அது போல ஒரு தீய நட்பை கண்டு ஓடணும், தீயவர்களோட பழகுவதை கண்டு எப்படி விலகணும்னா ஒரு விஷப்பாம்பை பார்த்து ஓடுற மாதிரி ஓடணும். So your company determines who you are. Your friendship makes who you are. Your friends either make you or they break you. Your friends can make you or they can break you. They can ruin your future or they can build you up. It depends on the company or the friendship that you develop. So these are very practical and meaningful sayings that we hear from St. John Bosco. So these two things you should bear in mind. These are very, very relevant right from your KG until you finish your 12th or even when you go to college. Remember, your company is very, very important. Your friends with whom you have your lunch in the afternoon, with whom you often speak with over phone, or to whose house you make frequent visit. So all these are very important because they have overwhelming influence upon your character. Without your knowledge, you speak what they speak. You think what they think. You act as they act. This is the influence a company or a friendship or a friend circle can have over you. Or this is the impact that we see when you relate with or when you have your friendship with others. So make sure that you develop good friendship, and most of the students, except one or two, all of you are good, all of you are sincere, all of you are of good will. But if there are one or two, if they cause some disturbance, you should be able to correct them. You tell them, don't speak like this, don't steal, or don't take this object, don't write anything on the urinal walls, don't write anything on the board, don't break the switches on the classroom. So you should be, it is not done by everybody. A few, one in a class or one in 100 students does it. But you should be able to correct, because prevention is better than cure. Think before you act or speak. Once you are caught, you should not say, nobody told me I should not break the switch. Nobody told me I should not write something on the urinal walls. You should think, whether can I write, whether can I break, or whether can I steal something. So you should be able to think. This is the reason why we have moral science class, catechism class, or morning assembly. You share thought on several days like Wednesdays. You share your thoughts for our character building. Therefore, these are very, very important. Then number 3,